Okay, there's something I need to explain before we start this video off. If you trade Kinstone Fuse with Din, Fiore, and Nehru, after you beat the Royal Valley area, you can Kinstone Fuse with them to release 3 Joy Butterflies in 3 places in Hyrule. The first one is in the Wind Ruins, the next one is in Castor Wilds, and the last one is in the Royal Valley. These 3 Joy Butterflies will let you shoot arrows faster, let you dig faster at the moment, and let you swim faster. So depending on which one you get one of those little upgrade things. So just wanted to get that out of the way. Alright, let's start the video. Okay, here we are. This is live because I want to make sure I have enough time to say everything I want to say. I have all 130 figurines. Finally. It took me a few days. So once you get all 130, you can go over here and talk to this dude. I'm a rich guy, see? And I'm a collector to boot. Just keep talking to him. He's like, oh my god, you have a complete set. Oh my god. It's amazing. Okay, so now we can go in that house. What house, you say? Well, I'm about to show you, so just be patient, jeez. Right here. Go in here now. And get the piece of art. Woohoo! And in here is 200. There's 200 rubies in each chest. So yeah. I'm not gonna get the last one because my wallet's already full. So well, not full yet, but it will be. So I'll get that later. If you're curious of how to get like lots of money, because what I did, I got money and then I went in here and just bought the 30 mysterious shells a bunch of times. 30 mysterious shells are 300 rupees each. So the way I got all that money to buy all those mysterious shells was let me get my moments really quick. Not to push the wrong button. Okay. Is if you go right here, 20 rupees every time. You can go in, come back out. 20 rupees every time. So that's a good way to make money. Even if you don't need mysterious shells and you see money, that's a good way to get it. So yeah, I'll be back later to finish up this episode and do Dark Hyrule Castle. Okay, bye bye. Let's get this show on the roll. Alright, we're in Hyrule Garden, and I'm really sorry about this recording video thing. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, freaking my screen recorder like messed up, and now there's like that little 2 line glitchy things. It does not happen in the other few parts because I actually have the rest of this let's play recorded, and I'm using the fast forward button, sorry. And I already have it all recorded. I just gotta add commentary, upload it, done. Unfortunately, I would upload 2 videos a day, but it takes so long to upload a video. Like, for me, like, you know, okay, Laura must speak English. I started uploading these in like HD once I like could, so I've been doing that. It takes a lot longer, but well, I'm a perfectionist, and I'm like, oh, I can do HD. Well, I kind of feel bad if I don't do it, so they're in HD. All right. Anyway, Elemental Sanctuary, getting the Force Sword. Oh my god, that glitch looks so bad. I am so sorry. It does not happen in the other parts. The rest of it, I promise you. It's just only this video. Oh, anyway, we get a nice shiny sword with a yellow blade. Yellow handle thing. Same color as our hair. The power of the wind element infuse your blade. You have the Force Sword, pretty much. Focus power on your blade and release beam. Okay, yeah, we can use it to break Betty's curse. And we're testing it out, and we're like, holy crap, we just use it on this, like, you know, stone thing, and who'd have thunk you can go past there, because, you know, that little, like, walkway right behind it wasn't really obvious at all. Oh my god, the light force, we must go! Yes, we must! Alright, we're going. Anyway, about to see a very familiar story if you watched part 1. Yep, same story, but there's a little twist at the end. Alright, I'm not reading it again because I already read it, and that'd be silly. Even though I'd like my commentary style has kind of changed a bit, I'm not like, oh my god, I'm so nervous. Not anymore, at least. I'm a little nervous. I stutter still. Stutter still. God, that glitch thing looks so bad. I am so sorry. This is almost as bad. Actually, no. This is worse than part 20. Worse than part 20. Why am I whispering? Alright. When peace enters the storm, the people enshrine the blade with care. We know all this. Whoa! New part! New part! And the force of the golden light, embodied in Hyrule's princess, shone forth upon the lands. Zelda? Oh my god! Oh my god. You know that laugh. It's Vatty. Ah ha ha ha, Ezel, you really are too kind and kind. Why did they like sing that? Anyway. Wow, it's Vatty. Who'da thunk? Link, why are you backing up? And we get owned by that thing again. Found the location of life force. Great, we let him right to it. So smart. I mean, that little like stone thing, couldn't you just like climb over it? I don't know. Anyway, Elsa's like, wake up! And we're like, whoop! Do a little front flip, stand up. And he's looking for the light force. Oh my god, this is not good. Zelda holds light force. Didn't you read the story? Gosh, Edsel, we already know all this. And he's like, oh my god, we have got to stop him. So we're just rolling. Roll out! And since we have the Force Sword, we can make 4 clones. Wow, your mind has been blown. Right? That sounded kind of dirty. Your mind has been blown. Yeah, use the Pegasus boots. And they're turned to stone, which is like totally not cool, man. We must use the Force Sword to undo this. Anyway, you don't have to charge it all the way to full, because I was just being silly. And this guard's just like, whoa, oh, you released me from this curse. Thank God. Everyone's turned to stone. This is terrible. So you only have to charge it up, so it's like, you know, the blade. Once the bar like appears on the screen, that's when you know you can just make the little thing come out. Anyway, you can Kinstone fuse with that guy, that bald guy over there. So if you, I don't know, like he's just like, oh yeah, you know, castle's in danger, but you know, I can Kinstone fuse, whatever. Anyway, the castle is drastically different. Well, not really drastically, but like, look, it's all purple and green, and like the king and Zelda are in danger. Yeah, if you try and go down, holy crap, goodies, goodies. I like goodies. Anyway, we're gonna go through this dungeon quick and efficiently. Yay! Anyway, that door that's like that on the left right there, it's a mimic door, so if you're like got a key, you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna open that door. There's nothing in there. The door's just gonna like fall on you. That kind of you suck. God, that glitch looks terrible. At least it's not like extremely bad. Anyway, sword laser beams are awesome. Don't get like those little skull things. Don't go buy them because they won't let you like use items or like they'll like jinx you or whatever. You can't use your sword or items, which is annoying. So don't do that. Okay, okay. Shrinkadink, shrinkadink. What was those shrinky dinks? Like those little those things you like make and then like put in a little oven and it makes like the little like hard plastic things. And anyone know what I'm talking about? I love those things. And I'm like, oh god, spark. Anyway, I show you a little cool little trick with the sparks that makes me not hate them so much. You'll find out what that is when I do it. Because I'm not going to tell you now. Anyway, we're anti-shrinky-dinking. And we're gonna go push that button. Holy crap, we opened the gates. Anyway, just, you know, return the king to normal. The king is really big. Like, that's not me, but look how big he is. Alright, anyway, he's like, wow, you saved me. You broke the curse. Is this all the work of one man? As the king of Hyrule, I must do something about this villain. Ah, but you're too old. You must find a way to rescue Zelda. Take the key. That's my king voice. Very monotone. Oh, interruptions. I hope I can cut that out. Okay. Anyway, so... Yeah! Okay. Pushing the block. Pushing the block. Killing our clones. Unlocking doors. Do, do, I like this music here. It's so like evil and stuff. You got these like crazy worms. I'm like, I don't care. Get the dungeon map. Because we like dungeon maps, even though I never use this thing ever. Because I like know this place like the back of my hand. Actually, that's a terrible like metaphor, well, simile, because I don't know the back of my hand very well. And we're like, we're gonna leave. Yeah. Because we can get those last 2 heart pieces and something special with, we need the 4 sword and like, you know, start the dungeon, all that junk. Mouthful. So heading over to Minish Woods, and I'll have a little like thing on, you know, go to this time to get back to the dungeon, because if you don't want to see this crap, then I don't blame you, because we're just getting heart pieces. The last ones. Anyway, up in the, I went here in like my Frankenstein videos where I just pieced a bunch of stuff together and was cutting everywhere. Just go in the top right here, and this guy will be like, he'll trade with you 3 times. I might have said 2 in another video, but it's actually 3. First one, I don't really like care what it could be. I'm speeding this up because it's just gets confusing. Anyway, this first fusion, couldn't care less what's in there, because well, it's not a heart piece, and it's not anything of value, so meh. And then you leave, come back, so he'll trade with you again. This next fusion is Veal Falls. You can dig in there. That's where 1 heart piece is. And last one is the special thing that that I want to get. I recommend you get it too if you're not like, oh my god, I must get every heart piece. I just recommend getting this because it's pretty useful. Anyway, Veal Falls. Woohoo! And we're climbing down very slowly. Get out my way. I want to jump in the water, but turtles are in my way, and I'm jumping in the water, and we're going swimming, and we're digging into a wall. Not yet. Okay, that was terrible. Absolutely terrible. You know, just dig. Okay, heart piece. There's only 1 more heart piece after this, and I don't know why I'm digging over here. I'm just like, dig. Oh, spark. Never mind. Okay, where are we cutting to now? Huh? Where are we cutting to now? Actually, I don't think we're cutting anywhere. Yeah, we're not cutting anywhere. I forgot that bird's name. Oops. Anyway, over here is where you can get the other heart piece, which is, you know, cool stuff. You need the 4 sword to do this, which means you must start the dungeon, because you can't like leave Hyrule Castle without starting, at least like talking to the king and stuff. But we went over here earlier, I'm pretty sure. You just, you know, go all the way over here. You could just, you know, destroy this thing. Destroy? Push it! And get a bunch of goodies. Kinstone pieces. I love how the kinstone piece like appears like on top of everything. Like watch, like look, it's just like on top of that leaf. And get piece of heart number 44, which is the last one. So we're gonna go get that special thing I was talking about. Once you trade with that Minish that's in the top right, you can just head here and jump to this. Well, jump to it. You're falling into it. And Rock's Cape makes this extremely easy to go through. Like, as far as I'm aware, it didn't work any other time when I was trying to trade with him. Like, I had to start the dungeon or else he would not trade with me. So I totally made that, by the way. Rock's Cape makes this insanely easy. So even though I like die so many times, I'm like, oh, land on the spikes. It's just, yeah, be silly. Anyway, I say just be reckless, go through it, because you're about to get healed up. Hint, hint. And this old guy's like, oh my god, you're a humdinger, how did you find me? Keep up the good work, and you get a special heart container. Heart container, not heart piece. So, if you didn't already realize, you know, even though we're at the end of the game, a heart container is the equivalent of 4 heart pieces. And that's the end of this video. Next time we will go do stuff, so see ya!